Hello and welcome to another episode of First Date. My guest today is a comedian and he's also the co-founder of Socially Inept, which is a tech roast show where he roasts tech guys on stage. It's super fun. He's also on tour. You can catch him online. He makes really funny viral social media sketches. Give it up for Austin Nasso.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming on the show.
Yeah, of course.
So I found you online. One of my friends sent me your video, and you were doing a Trump impersonation.
Okay.
Of liking Terry Black's barbecue.
Oh, I think it was literally me probably promoting my show. Yeah, that makes sense.
But you were like,
I'm like, we love Terry Blacks. I think I said we love the blacks, specifically Terry Black. Yeah, it was a little.
Yeah. So my boyfriend owns Terry Black's.
What?
So yeah. So whenever you did that, it got sent to me by a friend of mine who knows that and was like, oh my God, this comedian
that's amazing.
Made a viral video about Terry Black's. I was like, oh my God, his Trump impersonation is fantastic.
Thank you.
Then I sent it to my boyfriend because I was like, this comedian did this.
Yeah.
And so it started circulating between all my friends.
He started Terry Black's? He made it?
Yeah.
Or is it like a lineage of...
No, his dad is Terry Black.
Oh, that's such a ridiculous thing. His father is Terry Black.
Terry Black.
Okay, so that's a guy. That's a real guy.
But he made the restaurant in honor of his father.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It's a crazy family story.
Did you know he was... did you meet him knowing he was the heir of Terry Black's?
Well,
were you eating barbecue and he popped out or something?
No, so I went to his restaurant and I met him at his restaurant through a mutual friend. And I thought he was the busboy.
Was he serving and stuff?
He was. He came up to me in an apron.
Oh, it was like an undercover boss kind of thing.
I guess so. And he looks average. Like he's medium ugly.
Okay.
So I thought he was just the busboy.
Okay.
And when he was like, what can I get you to eat? I was like, I don't know, whatever protein. I'm on a keto diet. And then he brought us the food and we sat down and then he sat down with us and I was like, this is fucking weird.
Real. And then at some point he just said, I own this place?
No, I was partying that day. It was actually that day we finalized the contract for this podcast.
Oh, wow.
So I was like ecstatic. I was like, oh my God, like this is such a great day for me. So we went and we partied. And then he asked me if he could take me on a date. And I was like, it's weird. I've never dated a busboy, but like fine. But I didn't say that. And we went paddle boarding and then we paddle boarded to his lake house.
Wait, so hold on. It was that long until you
3
learned?
days.
Okay. So at first you thought he was a medium ugly waiter.
Busboy.
Busboy. That's lower status?
And then of course.
Okay.
Right? There's ranks in a restaurant.
Okay. So you thought he was a medium ugly busboy. So you must have liked him for his personality.
He was very, very
or
fun.
Something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he was a cool busboy.
He was a cool busboy.
Nice.
And then he took me to his mansion and I
was
was like, wow.
You paddleboarded to a mansion?
We did.
That's
it wasn't far. And then I was like, wow, you do really good for a busboy. And he was like, I am not a busboy.
Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah. So anyway, but this show is about you, not me.
Yes. Okay.
Our audience knows about me.
Yeah.
So what is your dating life like? Are you single? Are you married?
No. So I just got engaged.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Last weekend. Wait, no, 2 weekends ago.
Oh, just recently.
Yeah, on the 21st of September.
How long have you been? Oh, that's like right around my birthday.
Really?
It's the 15th. Not to make it all about me. When did you meet your girlfriend?
So we started dating. My girlfriend's Marlene, or fiance now is Marlena. We started dating senior year of college.
Okay.
And I'm 29. So 7 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
What does she do?
She's a recruiter at a tech company, but she's going to become a...
Did you roast her?
Actually, at an early part in the show, when we didn't have any following or fans, we didn't have enough people to volunteer to be roasted. So we had her come on the show to get roasted, and it really wasn't good. Like, it didn't make sense at all. But yeah, she was roasted at one point. And then she is studying now to be a marriage family therapist.
A what?
MFT. So it's like a therapist for marriage family.
Marriage
family therapist.
A marriage family therapist.
Yeah. So like
how
couples.
does that make you feel? Like, what if you guys have problems? Is she going to try to like evaluate?
I feel like it's the best case scenario for me.
Okay.
Because she is very adept ever. She's very high emotional intelligence, way higher than me. I feel like I'm more of a, even though I make fun of a lot of tech people, I feel like I kind of am more like a socially inept tech bro, like closer to that.
Okay.
And she's way more socially adept and good at understanding people and empathetic. And
yeah.
so I feel like that's good.
How did you get this girl?
I don't know. Her friend, one of our close friends was in my improv team in college. And she kind of like set us up. Like, I remember there was one night where I just moved into a new apartment senior year, and I invited them over to hang out. And then my friend on the improv team just left. So she just basically airdropped Marlena to me.
Yeah.
And we like made out. And then we were in like a situation. Yeah, we were crazy. We like made out while listening to Blink 182. And then we were in sort of like a situationship kind of thing for a few months. Cause I was just like, basically, I was like, it's senior year. I can't commit. It's senior year.
God,
like,
what a basic dude.
It was like very basic, and I really didn't want to commit. And I'm like, I'm going to get with so many chicks. I can't do it.
You did not say that though.
No. It was like implied. I thought that I could.
Guys don't tell girls the truth like that. You wouldn't say, I don't want to commit. Did you say, I don't want to commit?
Well, we mutually understood that it was senior year.
Did you understand that it was senior year? And she...
No, I told her. And she was like, yeah, well, she didn't want to commit. Like, we were both kind of on the same page.
Okay.
And it was... I wish I realized earlier that Marlena was like a good person that I want to be with. It was really interesting because I feel like up until then in college, I had 2 other girlfriends before her, and I like would go on like dates and stuff, but it was really horrible. Like,
why were they horrible?
It was just like, it was like always me like having a crush on someone and then like just getting ghosted.
Really?
Yeah, it was kind of sad.
So only 2 girlfriends before
I had a girlfriend
her?
in high school who was truly horrendous. And then I had a girlfriend right when I got to college. I like made out with this girl somehow. We were like both going to the like freshman football game, and then she said something along the lines of never leave me like they all do. And
that's a red flag.
Yeah, but I did like her too. And then like for some reason that made me feel bad, and then I was in a relationship.
And then you did what everybody else did.
Well, no, we were together for like 9 months, and then we realized it wasn't a good.
This is such a wishy-washy train of people that you've dated.
Yeah, it was really bad.
But now you're in love.
Yes.
And you're engaged,
Yeah.
and you never have to go through that again.
Yeah.
So
Marlene's
that's
way better.
nice.
She's way better.
Do you want to have kids?
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably. I think we're both on the same. Marlene and I are like pretty in sync on most things. Like we're on the same page probably in like 5 years.
Okay.
Maybe like 34, 35.
How old is she?
29.
Okay, yeah, you have time.
Yeah, we're both 29.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
37 and pregnant, so it's never too late.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, Whitney Cummings was like 40, right? She was 40.
Is she 40? I didn't even know she was 40.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And she had a baby, so...
Is it okay?
You have plenty of time.
Does it look correct?
What?
The baby?
I thought you were talking about my vagina. I was like, nothing looks correct.
No. Whitney Cummings' baby, is it normal? It came out?
Yeah. What do you
Is
mean?
that a bad question?
He's so cute. I think he's cute.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So it's like
all
a normal
babies
size
come
and
out
stuff,
looking like a
healthy.
potato.
Okay. Yeah, they come out. They don't look.
None of them do.
They look weird.
They're little potatoes that don't know how to extend their limbs.
Yeah.
You know, they're just kind of
like somewhat malformed at first.
yeah.
Yeah,
They
that makes
all
sense.
look like
They need to grow into.
yeah.
Yeah, that makes
They're
sense.
just squishy.
I wanted to tell you the embarrassing tale of before Marlene and I were exclusive. Well, okay, so this is really. This
I love
is
that
pretty,
you want to tell me something embarrassing.
Well, it's at least somewhat funny. It's representative of how sad and pathetic my dating life was.
Great.
And my senior year, like
Let's hear it.
ambitions. So eventually, like, so I guess we were like hooking up from like September to February. I'm like senior year. And then Marlena wanted to be exclusive. And I'm like, okay, sure. Like I finally realized I should just be exclusive. I'm not seeing other people anyway. This makes sense. Then my friends wanted to go to Cabo. And I had this like idea of Cabo is like you go to Cabo and you like party and you meet girls. And I was like, wait, but I'm already exclusive. What do I do? You can't go back. You can't un-exclusive. And then I asked Marlene, I'm like, can we just like not be exclusive?
God, you're so cringe.
For Cabo.
Okay.
For like a week. And she was like, no, what?
She's like, no, motherfucker.
Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, but it's senior year. It's Cabo. This is my only chance to go to Cabo senior year.
You thought it was going to be like spring break.
I thought it was going to be like crazy.
Out,
yeah.
Topless.
So I go.
Shots of tequila.
And I broke up with her over this.
Unbelievable.
And I remember bringing a like large Costco sized box of condoms to Cabo. And I kissed one girl in a club and then immediately cried and then called her. And then when I got back, the first thing I opened up was just like this sealed, like enormous box of condoms. Like that was taking up most of my luggage space. It was truly humiliating. That pretty much sums up like my ambitions.
Oh
of, like,
man, you were
trying to be a player.
severely disappointed.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I came crawling back and realized that I didn't want to do that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you have to take a box of condoms anyway.
A box.
Like a huge, like.
It was like unnecessarily large.
Yeah.
It was impractical.
Like, was it like a carton? Like, you know how they sell like a carton of cigarettes and there's like 30 packs?
It was a wholesale amount. It was like.
From Costco.
Yeah.
It was like 300 condoms.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not one was
Your
used.
expectations were so incredibly high.
Yeah.
And you just hit rock bottom. But you know what? It made you realize that you really wanted Marlena. I'm
Yes.
sorry. What a name. Could have been a Marlena, you know, if you had one more shot of tequila.
Mm-hmm.
So what is like her biggest red flag? What's like the biggest turn off that she does?
We usually get along well. I feel like I have more red flags. I'd say if there's anything, and she knows this too, so it's not like a surprise, but she cries a lot.
Oh, does she? Wait till she gets pregnant. Tell me more.
But I actually prefer that. But I think a lot of people might see that as a red flag.
Why does she cry a lot?
She's just like really like sensitive. She doesn't get mad. She can't scream. She'll like yelp. Like if she has to scream, she like just physically can't. So if like she's really mad, she'll just be
and didn't cry.
It's like a puppy that like can't like
that just died.
Yeah,
that's what a chihuahua sounds like when it has a stroke.
Yeah, a stroked chihuahua. But yeah, she doesn't like. I prefer that because if I realize if I was with someone who would like, I'm from the East Coast, and then there everyone's mad, like angry. Like, all the girls there would be, what the fuck's wrong with you? You like if they're mad, they'd be like that. But are you fucking serious? You fucking piece of shit. You're gonna do that? Fuck you. I would be, my immediate response to someone getting angry at me is to get so mad. And I'm just so happy that I prefer that she gets sad because then I'm like, I feel bad.
Yeah, you'd rather feel bad.
I don't have an instinct of like getting mad.
You want to choke her out.
Yes, I don't.
That's good.
Yeah. So, but I don't know. Some people might see it as a red flag to cry a lot.
Yeah.
Could be manipulative, perhaps.
Yeah.
I've done too much.
How long did you guys date before you made a move on her?
No, the move was made at the drop off, the first situation.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because your friend brought her to your house.
To my apartment in college.
Oh, so you were quick to the punch.
It was quick to the punch.
You didn't.
Well, actually, I guess like the year, maybe like a few months earlier, I was interested in her and like tried to like hang out with her, and then I'm like, let's just go drive to Newport. We went to UCLA, so we were out in LA, and I'm like, let's like just go on a drive. And she's like, I'm studying now, and I'm like, all right, okay. And then I didn't really hit her up again.
Oh, really?
Until the drop off happened. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What is that book of? Is that a menu?
This is a menu of questions.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna ask you some of my main course questions. How do you feel about open relationships?
Open relationships. I see, like I don't know. I feel like it
Ooh,
could.
you sound like you're somewhat open to them.
So like we like have talked about this kind of thing in the past, and I think
With Mar-a-Lago?
with Mar-a-Lago, you just wanted me to do a Trump impression.
This episode is sponsored by DraftKings. Download the DraftKings Casino app and have your favorite real money casino games right at your fingertips. New customers who use my promo code DATE and play just $5 will receive $50 in casino credits instantly. Choose from over 300 real money games, slots, blackjack, roulette, and live dealer games whenever you want. With more real money games added regularly, DraftKings Casino is changing the game with new ways to play. I like DraftKings Casino because it's the easiest way for me to play blackjack. DraftKings Casino has awarded over $100 million in jackpot winnings. If DraftKings Casino isn't yet available in your state, check out DraftKings Daily Fantasy app, where you have a shot at winning cash prizes all season long. And rest assured, DraftKings is safe, secure, and reliable. Head to the DraftKings Casino app right now. Sign up using promo code DATE, play just $5, and instantly receive $50 in casino credits. Have you ever had that light bulb moment go off in your head where you're like, dang, I wish I would have invested in that a little sooner because that's more money in my pocket? Today's episode is sponsored by Acorns. Acorns makes it easy to start automatically saving and investing for you, your kids, and your retirement. You don't need a lot of money or expertise to invest with Acorns. In fact, you can get started with just your spare change. Acorns recommends an expert-built portfolio that fits you and your money goals. Then it automatically invests in money for you. Now Acorns is putting their money into your future. Open an Acorns Later IRA and get up to 3% match on new contributions. That's extra money for your retirement. I love Acorns because it's so easy to invest your money with. Head to acorns.com/firstdate or download the Acorns app to start saving and investing for your future today. Paid non-client endorsement. Compensation provides incentive to positively promote Acorns. Investing involves risk. Acorns Advisors, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. View important disclosures at acorns.com/firstdate.
Oh yeah, with Marlena, Mar-a-Lago, Mar-a-Lago. Okay.
Give me a Trump impersonation. They're
All right,
so good.
Let's get to the real reason why I'm here. Mar-a-Lago. Mar-a-Lago. Marlena.
So good.
She's not gonna like that I made fun of her name, but
Well,
anyway,
technically I did.
You did. You called her Mariana,
And then you just played on with it.
Wait, so we talked about this.
You and your box of condoms.
Yeah, it was just me. And
You're like, so listen, I have 300 condoms.
Yeah.
We could try this out.
I was doing a pyramid scheme trying to sell them all and have people under me sell them. I had to get rid of them. Okay, so the open relationship. Yeah, we like talked about that idea before. Like it'd be like interesting if we ever wanted to like hook up with other people or something like that. But I think we're both too like we would feel bad.
I feel like in the actual situation, it would be weird.
Yeah. Like there's a certain excitement of like new people and to see what that's like, but I don't know if it's worth it.
Yeah. Like I feel like if I had a threesome and another girl came in, I'd want to see what she looked like naked, right? Like that, I'd be definitely down to see her naked. But then the minute she started making her way to my boyfriend,
and he pulls out Terry's black. Then what do we do? Then what?
I intercept, and I'd be like, "Get the fuck out of here!"
You would catch it,
slut.
Really?
Yeah. I'd be like, "What?" Even though I invited her in,
even though it was agreed upon, mutually understood.
Yeah, I would flip a switch, and I'd be like,
"You'd be like, you fucking whore,
leave and never come back."
Out.
Yeah,
okay.
That's my man.
Okay,
you know, that's how I would be.
Yeah.
So I think.
In the Okay, that's what you'd say.
Is that how I sound?
Yes.
That's how I would be.
I do impressions, so.
I love it. Do you have any other impressions in your pocket?
No, just that and Trump.
Just me and Trump.
Yeah.
Great. Okay. How would you tell, what's her name?
Marlago.
Marlena. Where did she get this name from?
Her mother.
Wait, is she white?
Mexican.
Okay.
And white.
Doesn't answer my question. Anyway, how do you tell this woman that starts with an M how she's getting fat? Do you tell her to lose weight? If she starts getting fat, how do you tell her she needs to lose weight? Sorry, that question was so crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was so crazy.
How do you tell her that she's fat?
If she's gaining weight, how do you tell her that she needs to lose weight?
Well, you have a bold presumption that you need to tell her.
You do. So what? You're just going to let her get obese?
I don't know. Not obese.
You gotta think about these things.
There's probably like a medical part where it's like, it's probably good to talk about it. But if it's just like the aesthetic part, then how do we go about that?
Unless you're just into those thick girls.
I think we like would both just hold each other accountable. Like I told her to tell me if I'm getting too large. So, but I guess she didn't tell me that, so I don't know what the protocol.
Maybe because you're not getting too large. Also, men are allowed to get bigger.
Why?
Well, I think it's hot. I like big dad bods.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Like big, sloppy fellas.
I mean, not sloppy, but like my boyfriend's like 230 something.
5'4".
No, he's like 6 something, 6'1".
I feel like that's good. That's like solid.
He's like a big guy with a belly. He owns a barbecue restaurant.
Why'd you say belly like that?
Because what do you mean?
He's a big guy with a belly.
A belly.
Yeah.
Because I like his belly.
Belly.
I know. And for the first time ever, we have matching bellies.
Aw.
I know.
6'1", 230. That's not fat unless you don't have like any muscle.
Yeah.
Like if you have a decent amount of muscle, it's like.
He's got good muscle.
Yeah. It's like pretty solid.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Anyway.
he's not fat.
Yeah. Well, what do I do? We have to be, I feel like, okay, the realistic, actual, unfunny answer, what I would do is we'd probably have a conversation where we would like literally talk about it. And then I would ask her ahead of time, like, how should I go about this? Because I honestly don't know.
Okay.
Because I would want to be mindful of her feelings.
Is she a fit person?
Yeah, I think so.
Then she probably wouldn't let herself go.
I don't think so. She's on top of things.
I don't know. I mean, it's all fun and games until you get pregnant and then you're out of control. You just spiral downhill. So anyway, how long did it take you to tell her that you loved her?
I told her April. And so
I don't
we
need
were
a specific date, Austin. How was it like 3 weeks, a month? Did you wait a long time?
March or April 2017. I think I waited, from when we were just like hooking up, it was a long time, I guess. It was probably a few months.
Before you said I love you.
Yeah, I think it was like.
Did you say it first?
Yeah.
You good.
We were outside of a sushi restaurant. And then she wasn't, so like our friends were getting like a pinning, like, you know, in like college when they're in the Greek life. Have you heard of this?
No.
So like Greek life people get pinned. It's like basically
what
getting
life people?
Greek life. Do you know what that is?
No, I didn't go to college.
You are from the 40s. Wait, you don't? Okay. So people in the backwards caps, frat guys.
Frat guys. Okay.
And sorority girls.
Okay.
Yeah. There's like, I wasn't in it either, but I just knew of it because my friends were in it. But I wasn't accepted among them. But there's a thing called a pinning where it's like an engagement almost of like, if you've been in a relationship for a long time, they do a pinning and a pinning party where it's like a couple that's been together in Greek life for a long time. So we went to my friend's pinning party and then Marlena was invited to the after party and I was kind of butthurt and offended because it was like my roommate and he didn't invite her to the after party. I'm like, I'm dating her. And then I didn't go either. And then Mara and I were outside of a sushi restaurant, and then I cried and told her.
You loved her? Why'd you cry, pussy?
I don't know. It came up.
All your emotions like started rising up. Was she one of the first people you told that you
I don't want to go to the pinning without you. Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh my God, I love you too," or "Why the fuck are you crying?" Well, I guess coming from the girl who cries a lot.
I think she said it back. I actually don't remember. If
you blacked out?
I think she did that day, or maybe a few days later. I don't remember.
A few days later?
I have to actually ask her. I forgot. That's probably bad.
Well, it doesn't matter. She said I do.
Yeah. Well, no. Wait, I do. That's when you get married, right?
Well, didn't you say like, will you marry me?
I will. Right? Yes is the answer. Right? Not I do.
I will. Oh, I guess it is I will. I don't know. My boyfriend hasn't proposed. I guess I'll have to find out whenever we get there. Who should pay on a first date?
Say, will you marry me? And you'll say, I do.
I'm just going to say, I do.
You're one shot.
Let's go to the courthouse right now. Yeah.
Okay.
I think when he proposes, I will go straight to the courthouse. I don't want to wait.
Really?
I've waited.
How long have you guys been dating?
Over 2 years, like 2.5 years.
And have you considered any of the other barbecue places?
No, I didn't go on like a barbecue. I don't even like barbecue, really.
Isn't there another one at Cooper's, right?
That is one.
Have you dated him?
No.
Cooper?
I'm not like, what is it called? I'm not a Jersey chaser for barbecue. Yeah, no. He's actually the first person I've ever dated that even owned a restaurant.
That sounds normal. Is that unusual?
Well, usually I date like other kinds of people. Like, yeah,
Do you usually date people that own other things? Like they own a lot of things.
He's the first time that... What?
I don't. You date people that own a lot.
No. I don't even know what that means.
I don't know. Like they have a lot of wealth. It sounds like.
Yeah, I usually date people who do well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I prefer that.
Okay. Who'd you date before Terry Black?
Terry Black is his father. That'd be so weird.
Okay.
Before him, I dated an actor on Game of Thrones.
What are you saying? Are you serious?
Yeah.
How?
His name was Iwan Rayon.
Which one was it?
He was the guy. Remember the scenes where the one guy cut off the balls of another guy? He was
that
like
was
torturing.
almost every scene, I feel like.
Come on, I don't know. I don't even know what his name was in the fucking show. Who?
No.
Ramsey Bolton?
Ramsey Bolton, yeah.
Wait, you dated the guy who with the sausage?
That guy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That was my boyfriend right before Mark.
What?
Yeah. He's actually a real sweetheart.
They all involve meat in a way.
God.
Because there's that famous scene where he's like eating the sausage.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so that was my boyfriend before.
This is crazy. I'm more interested in this. This is
Me?
who are these people?
He was a famous actor. What what is your exit strategy on a terrible first date?
I went on a first date once in college with this girl who revealed to me when I got there immediately that she was extremely schizophrenic. And I didn't know what to do.
Oh my
And then she started
gosh.
like walking me through like her mental ailments and
This is a first date?
Yeah.
How did you meet this person?
On Tinder when I was like 19 or something.
Okay.
And then I was texting my friend like I don't know what to do. And because it like you can't leave because it like they're emotionally like I felt like she was emotionally unstable. It'd be like really mean. Like she just told me this vulnerable thing and then I just leave.
So what did you do?
I stayed and we discussed her mental ailment.
And
I stayed about an hour and a half.
Was this the only date you had with this person?
Yeah.
Good for you.
And then I left. I was actually really bad at exiting. I didn't have an exit. I would often stay until there was no, like the only obvious thing was for me to leave.
Really? Yeah.
I would stay until I didn't know what to do.
Until the conversation was so done.
It was so bad. I had a lot of situations like that actually.
How do you break up with someone? Do you ghost them?
No, that's horrible.
Oh, really?
I think so. I feel like ghosting.
I don't know. That's what I do.
You did that to Game of Thrones guy?
No, we broke up and then we just didn't talk for 2 years. We literally broke. Like, it was like an actual breakup.
You talked about it.
Yeah, we had a conversation. I was devastated. He was not.
But I mean, at least if you have, I feel like you owe the other person like an open conversation.
Yeah.
Probably in person.
Yeah.
And you talk to them. I mean, it depends how long you've been dating, but I imagine you should at least owe them.
Yeah.
That.
We were doing really good. He had a child at the time that was like 3, and we were long distance. He lived in London. And so we traveled back and forth to visit each other. And then I was going to go visit him and stay for like a month. And I think it overwhelmed him, the thought of that. I had never met his son before.
Wow.
So at the time, and we were dating for a while, like 7 months or something.
That's crazy.
And then I was going to come out there, and about 2 weeks before I flew out, he kind of had like a little mental breakdown, and he was like, I'm not ready for this. I feel like if you come out here, things are just going to we're going to get even more close. And I just don't want to he was like you going to Cabo with 300 condoms. He was like, I don't want to commit.
But he's like 30.
He was older than that, I think, too.
Wow.
But yeah, anyway, he couldn't handle a serious relationship and didn't want me to move to London because we were talking about how we were going to be together at the time.
That's crazy. And you found him in the credits of Game of Thrones?
No, actually, I met him on a dating app called Raya.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's how the celebrities meet.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I heard about that.
He hit me up one time when I was in London. I was on tour. I was doing stand-up in London, and he was like, can we meet up? And I couldn't. I was busy. I was like, I actually don't have time to meet you. And
wow.
so then...
And that hooked him.
Yeah, and then we talked like on FaceTime and stuff for like a month. And then he flew me out to Wales. He was filming a movie.
Oh my God.
And I stayed in Wales and London for like 2 weeks.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, and then we dated for like 7 months.
Wow. Well, I think it makes sense. You did it correctly.
Yeah.
You guys had a conversation.
Yeah, we did.
Don't ghost. That's bad. Do some people say ghosting on this? No way.
I don't think anyone has actually said ghosting yet.
Yeah.
But I feel like that's just a really easy way out.
I feel like it's just really immature.
Yeah. Do you get jealous easily?
I do, but luckily Marlena doesn't. Nothing happens where I would feel.
She's not like a big flirtatious girl.
Not really. She makes the boundaries pretty clear, I feel like, with people. Even though she gets along well with everyone. But like it's never like super like flirty. Yeah. And she doesn't have to worry about this.
What?
Me. She doesn't have to worry about me. So.
Like going out and cheating on her or something?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think she. I'm just like kind of goofy. I'm not like I don't get people in my DMs. Like maybe once a year I'll get like, I have a lot of Instagram followers, but I never get like, people aren't pining after me. Yeah. I post weird Zuckerberg videos, like him crawling on the ceiling with his legs inverted. No one's like, I want that. I'm posting videos. I'm like, hi there. Hey, welcome to Meta. Like, no one's like, yep, let me slide into that. But you know what's funny? I get gay Republican men who slide into my DMs.
Really?
Yes.
How do you know that they're gay Republican men?
They announce it.
They're like, hi, I'm a gay Republican and I want to suck your dick.
More or less. I've got like, at first when I started going viral, there was this one account called The Gay Who Strayed who started sharing all of my Trump impressions. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, you know, it turned out like a lot of the people that like Trump and Biden impressions are all just generally conservative. Just both of the impressions. Like liberal people don't really want to hear a Trump impression. And then the Biden, they're like, they feel bad for him.
What I like about a Trump impersonation is that you do the hands and you do the face. It's like...
We get into it.
Yeah.
But, so this account, The Gay Who Strayed, she was this alt-right lesbian account. And she started sharing my stuff, and all of these gay Republicans started following me, and they slid into my DMs. And I remember I posted a photo of me getting like the vaccine. And they're like, that vaccine's going to kill you.
Such a turn off for
But in your next video, we want to
man.
see some more chest hair.
Okay.
That's what they were saying. They were sliding into my DMs and saying stuff like that.
They were giving you tips and
but
tricks.
It was like a ton. And that was it.
How did you propose to Mar-a-Lago?
Mar-a-Lago. So it was actually really in depth. It was pretty detailed. I don't even know if you'll have enough time for it.
We have time.
Okay. So it was.
But make it fast.
I'll try.
Just joking.
It's hard. It
was
actually
really
long.
intricate?
It was really? Actually really intricate.
I'm actually really enthused to hear this.
Are you enthused?
I'm enthused.
Okay.
I'm
enthused. Okay. So she was telling me, we kind of talked about that this year we would get engaged. Like it wasn't like a huge surprise where like, oh, when is he just going to do it? We talked about it last year and we're like, okay, we probably should do it soon. And she would always like show me these TikToks of like ideas she liked of different types of proposals. And like, look at this one, look at that. So like one that she liked was like involved like a scavenger hunt. She said that she wanted like her sisters to be involved. She has 2 sisters. One was living in Spain and just moved back to LA. And the other lives in New York. And then some of her best friends. And then we like went and looked to pick out a ring together in May to just like get ideas. So then I was originally going to propose in early June in New York. And I remember it was the end of April and I was planning on like having all of her friends come and fly out for it. And I was leaving for a show to Seattle for Tech Row show. And as I'm leaving early in the morning and I'm going to be gone for like a week, I'm like, something happened. I don't remember what she said, but she was like, I'm feeling like she knew that like a proposal was coming up soon, like at some point this year. She's like, I'm just feeling really anxious about things. I'm like, what do you mean? And I was like about to text, like it was a cutoff where I'm like, I need to text everyone today. And I was planning on texting them to buy their flights and stuff. She's like, I don't know. I'm just like feeling really anxious. Like if you're leaving all the time for touring and I just don't know. I'm just feeling really anxious about us getting engaged right now. I don't know. I'm just feeling nervous about it. I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh. And then I'm like, I had to go like in 3 minutes. I'm like, okay, well, I was going to have everyone come. And I like told her like this plan. I'm like, I was going to have your friends come and then they were going to fly out and I was going to text them today. And like, why would you tell me that? And then she was like really upset. And she's like, why did you tell me that? Like I spoiled this proposal date. It was like really bad. And and then I left and went on the plane. And then I talked to her when I got to Seattle. And we talked about it. She's like, yeah, I don't know. I was just feeling pretty anxious. And then we just like talked about it, everything, and like some things that she was just like worried about. And then she's like, okay, yeah, it's fine now. I feel fine. So she was just like feeling anxious. And I immediately got anxious myself and then acted on it and then totally ruined.
Well, you had every right to feel that way because if you're about to.
I was about to do all these things. I was I probably should have hesitated before.
Gets cold feet and she's like, I'm having second thoughts.
Yeah.
I would flip out too. I'd be like,
I freaked out and I told her the whole plan. Yeah.
I would too. I think at that point I would unravel. And I would be like, well, this is what I was about to do.
That's what I did. And
I would do the same thing.
Yeah. And then I'm like, fuck, well, now I can't do it. And then everything was genuinely fine after. And she was like, I was just feeling super anxious. So then I wish she didn't tell me that, but it's okay.
And then what? So then when you actually did propose to her.
Yeah. So then I'm like, okay, well, spring in New York would have been good. Summer's too hot. Sucks. And then it's horrible in the summer. It's like a swamp.
Yeah.
You can't do it. And then I was like, what other date? And then I thought of September 21st because every year she always likes to dance to the like September song by Earth, Wind and Fire. Mm-hmm. And she would always like every year like make it a point to like go out with her friends. And then she like makes a video of every year like the 21st night of September to that song and like kind of stitches like a little video together.
Okay.
And then this year it was like on a Saturday. So I made this whole plan where I was going to have everyone come for September 21st. I made it somewhat of a scavenger hunt. We both like Shrek. So my friend, it starts out as my friend. So, okay, Marlena's meeting with her sister in Madison Park at like 9:30 in the morning. And then I have my friend dressed as a 1600s medieval like herald, like the trumpeter guy, like in the beginning of Shrek 2. He just comes out of nowhere in the park. He's like, And then he like unravels this enormous scroll, and Marlena sees him because she like knows like my friend is from LA. So first of all, she's like, "How the fuck is he in the park right now? What's happening?" And then before she can even react, he's like, hear ye, Princess Marlena. I hereby invite you to embark upon a royal scavenger hunt, and upon the end of which you will find true love's first kiss. And there was like this whole speech. It's like, yours truly, Moose Charming, XOXO. And then he gives her this pebble, like this is like the first gift, because I always used to call her like a pebble, it's like a nickname. And then a note card that with like some sort of like rhyme on it, and then an address. And then she goes to the first place, and it's like a place where she gets her nails done. And she shows up there. And she always indicated she sort of wanted to know in the beginning that the proposal was happening. Like she didn't want.
I think getting your nails done is a tell sign.
Well, or the guy with the trumpet. Like,
that's
from
also
LA.
very.
And then, so she goes to get her nails done, and then one of her best friends, who she thought was going to be out of town that weekend, and then her sister turn around, and they're like happy, and they see each other, and they get their nails done together, and then she gets another gift that's like, so the next clue is like, here's a princess deserves her favorite flowers or something like that. And then I intentionally left flowers that I would always mistake as her favorite flowers, like these yellow daisies with yellow centers, but she always likes white daisy or white on the outside, yellow center. So I would always mix them up. So I give them the wrong ones. And then another card comes. It's like, oh, I meant these. And then the actual flowers come out. And then she goes to another location. And then it's like looking, what was the clue? It's like looking for a girl in finance or in FIDI, 38 Bond Street. And it was like the address to this place. And it's like that meme on TikTok. And then her friend appears at the place and like has a bunch of dresses. Like they summon her. They're like, one of the friends that's with Marlena is like, only if we had something to try on or something. And then a friend comes out of the dressing room with like all these dresses. That was another surprise from LA, one of her friends, Doreen. And then she came, they picked out a dress, and then they went to the next place. They got sugarfish. We would always get sugarfish together. Then she went and got, oh yeah, God, this is such a weird thing. So how could I even explain
How long
the
does this
context
go?
of this?
So you had this girl go, this is exhausting.
Are you exhausted?
I'd be like, just fucking give me a ring, dude.
So then, this is a crazy thing.
You're so romantic, though. Have you always been this romantic?
No.
This is the only time?
I'm not usually. I don't know. I feel like I'm not usually.
This is extremely romantic. This is like out of a movie.
It was crazy. So there was this inside joke where I would have these underwear that were so tattered and ripped up that so I was in Seattle for a year after college, and you're like, how can I listen to this anymore? But I had these.
You're making my boyfriend look so bad.
I had these underwear. No, this probably would make him look good. I had these underwear that were my legs are so huge, so like they chafe so much. So my underwear only lasts like a year max. So I had these underwear that were so riddled with holes that the whole thing was like capsized. It was just a kilt.
I've seen those.
It was just a full kilt, just a dress, like
Yeah.
a skirt. And Marlena and I called it the kilt. So then one of the gifts was they handed her the kilt, I made another version of the kilt, a replica, and they handed it to her, and then the card said, "You'll find another blowout at this location," and then it was, to get their hair like blow drying at Dry Bar, and then they did their hair, and they other friends joined along the way, and then she met me. The final place was Central Park. It was like meet me at the swamp, and it was like this really swamp-like part of the park with a gazebo, and this violinist guy playing the beginning of the Shrek fairy tale song. It's like on the violin, and then we were both like tearing up because it was the first time we saw each other, and she just went on this whole thing from 9:30 in the morning to like 6 p.m. And then she thought I was gonna propose at that gazebo, and then
you didn't?
and I'm like, our chariot is here, and then my brother.
Oh my fucking God.
And then my brother is in like a vest, my like super Italian American seeming brother. he pulls up. He's like, all right, guys, get in. And he pulls up on a rowboat. He's like, all right, come on. And then Marlena gets in, then I get in, and I weigh so much more than Marlena, so we're just like going in S's along the park because he's trying to go straight. He's like, dude, you're so fucking fat. And it's like, it wasn't. My brother talking the whole time wasn't that romantic.
Okay, and then what?
And then we get to the point, the place to propose. We get out, and it's like on top of this rock that overlooks the park. And I remember I told my friend who was helping film this, and so my friend was filming on. We had a videographer, a photographer. I'm like, just make sure everyone's out of sight. We get off onto the rock from the boat. First thing I see is Brandon, who works for Tech Roast Show, with a telephoto lens in our face, just like standing right there. I'm like, dude. But it was kind of funny.
Like as if she didn't see it coming.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, he's standing right there. But in a way, it was like cute because it was almost like a cameo of like now everyone from Tech Roast Show, who she knows obviously for a long time, is like helping and filming it.
Yeah.
Like it's a production. And then on the rock, I proposed. And then all like 35 people came and rushed the rock afterwards. And like it was our close friends.
Wow.
Yeah. And
There will never be another story like that ever again.
Yeah.
On this show, I can guarantee you.
You
take
will never
the cake.
hear another story again after this.
That was
so boring. Snooze fest.
no, it wasn't boring. It's just that so many links.
Yeah.
But how long did it take you to plan that?
So I sort of planned it. And then afterwards there was
There's more?
Yeah, there was a party. We rented out.
Your proposal story's done. How long did
after party?
Okay.
Pizza.
Uh-huh.
Anyway,
were you pondering on this for weeks?
No, I kind of just like, me and my brother and my dad were on the flight back. We went on like a trip, like a family trip for the first time in years. And on the way back, I was like, I told Jared to sit next to me and my brother, and I'm like, all right, let's come up with this proposal plan. And he's giving me all these ideas. He's like, dude, what if like you come out? And I'm like, actually, let me just do it myself. So then I just like cranked it out. I just put my headphones in, and I just like, I'm like, okay, scavenger hunt. I don't know. I just kind of brainstormed like a thing really fast. And I'm like, how do I make it? Like, we don't really have a lot of history in New York. We're mostly in LA.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't even know what to do.
You did something cute. You took a scene out of a movie and you elongated it so long that she probably slept really good that night.
Yeah. So then I'm like, let me just bring all of our LA friends and like inside jokes to make it work in New York. And then I had all these calls with like her friends, where there's like different group chats. There's like a production group chat. I made a call sheet.
Unbelievable.
It was like really intense.
Intricate.
We had to do like, I had to meet up with them to make sure, like the different groups, to make sure everyone knows exactly what they have to do.
Wow.
It was pretty intense.
Well, I can see why you would flip out when she was like, I'm having second thoughts. It's like,
Well, that was before. I came up with that whole plan after that whole thing.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying.
But yeah.
I can tell how much energy you put into it.
Yeah.
Amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks.
I think that's the best story I've heard. It's the longest.
It's longest.
But that's the best.
The best.
The best.
You didn't expect it from little Trump Jr.
No. Aside from Mark Norman peeing in a bush and pulling a ring out of his underwear.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what he did?
That's what he did. He didn't know how to get the ring out, so he just peed in a bush and then got the ring out and then proposed. Yeah. Good old Mark Norman. Yeah, she said yes. She married that guy. Where can people find you?
Oh, people can find me at Austin Nasso on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Everywhere. And I'm also, like you said, one of the co-founders of Tech Roast Show. So at Tech Roast Show, you can see me roasting tech people with Jesse and Nikita. And I am going on tour for my stand-up.
Congrats.
Thanks. So that's why I'm in Austin. I'm doing a show that will have been last week for those listening.
Yeah.
And I'm also doing some shows in December and January in Orlando and Nashville and Stamford and New York. And then I'm going to India with Tech Roast Show in October.
Wow.
And we're going to Portland, Vancouver, and Seattle in November, and then San Francisco in December.
Sweet.
Yeah.
What a sketch.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I love it.
I hope she doesn't have second thoughts again.
She's not allowed to.
Yeah.
After that proposal,
No.
she's tied in. Yeah. Well, thank you for coming on my show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Of course, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
I love that I started the Not a Damn Chance podcast with just the nastiest story I have.
Part of this idea of this podcast is how you can become successful as living as just a regular human. I went to culinary school and I only went for a few months and I dropped out.
Look at that, kids. You can drop out of culinary school and get 2 Michelin stars.
I do what I can do so I could come back, do it all over again.
Not a damn chance.
Not a damn chance. If you see yourself somewhere, take all the necessary steps to get there.
I just don't know how to quit. That might be my superpower.
You can all try and stop me. I hope you do.
Consistency was exactly what life was all about. Don't be genius here and wild there.
There's a beautiful moment where obstacles become opportunities, messes become messages.
I got shot in the face.
Jail was the best thing that ever happened to me. And I did put my head in a noose.
You heard 300 people dying.
Nobody can tell me, like, you're breaking the rules, you're doing this wrong. There's no right or wrong.
Don't care what it takes. I'm doing this.
We have a phrase for that. It's called not a damn chance.
I'm so excited to see you tonight.
First date, baby. First date, I can't wait. First date.
What is up, you guys? Welcome to another episode of First Date. My guest today is an actress and stand-up comedian who you probably know as her super famous internet personality, Trailer Trash Tammy. Give it up for Chelsea Lynn.
Thank you, honey. Oh, claps. Thank you, honeys. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming on the show.
I'm excited.
How are you today?
I'm good. I'm well fed. I went and had barbecue right before, came straight here. I'm ready to go.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Are you in a relationship?
Girl, I've been in a relationship for 20 years. And saying that sounds fake. Saying that sounds like I'm lying. Because I'm like 20. I'm 25. You know, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
I'm like, in a relationship for 20 years, that's insane. Yes, me and my husband, Greg, have been married for 16 years, been together for 20.
How'd you meet?
We technically met on Facebook. It was, I know, but listen, it was back when, like, do you remember when Facebook, you had to have a college ID?
No.
So when Facebook first launched, nobody could have it. You had to have a college ID to sign up for Facebook.
Really?
That is a thing. Yes. General public could not have a Facebook.
You had to have a college ID.
You had to have a college email address. A regular email address would not work. You had to be a college student to pretend. You didn't know this?
No.
I'm right. Do y'all remember this?
You are correct.
You had to have a college email to have a Facebook. Yes. Yep.
I didn't go to college.
What do you do
if you want to connect and you didn't go to college?
You couldn't. You couldn't. It was the coolest thing ever. We thought it was just the coolest thing ever. So I had a Facebook had just popped that sucker open, and he went to kind of like a neighboring college. So somehow he sent me this dumb message that said, swear to God, it said, "I like your eyes. They really draw me in." And I literally go, what a loser. I go, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And we've been together 20 years.
Where did you guys go for your first date?
Gosh, it's hard to remember. I know that we like picked up food and we rented Kicking and Screaming with Will Ferrell. And we went back to his dorm room and watched it. And nothing sexual happened. We watched Kicking and Screaming.
You watched the movie.
We watched the movie. And I remember texting beforehand my sister and my best friend. And I was like, listen, I don't know this guy. I don't know if it's going to be weird. Please like call or text every like 15, 20 minutes. Just in case I need like a, hey, I got to go type of thing.
Right.
Which I don't know how well I would have played that off. It would have been obvious I was lying. But at least I would have had that. And about an hour into it, I finally go, all right, leave me the fuck alone. I'm okay. He's cool. Stop texting me. And that was our first date.
And y'all have been together ever since.
Yeah. Well, a couple months into it, we broke up.
Why?
it was weird because he was like, he kind of gently broke up with me. And I was kind of to the point where I go, all right, cool. I'm out of here. I didn't care because I wasn't like in love yet. But like a month later, we rekindled and he kind of never gave me an answer. I was like, well, yeah, what was that about? And he was like, oh God, he was like, I just got scared. He was like, I had these feelings and I got scared and I broke up with you. I don't know why. So that's been our only little spout, but we've been together 20 years, hardcore.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you guys want kids?
No, I don't think so. I think we would have probably already done that by now.
Yeah.
But I think when we first got married, I always thought we would. I never like loved the idea, but I always thought, oh, that's what people do, right? You know, you get married and you have kids. And I told him, I was like, let's wait 5 years. I was like, okay. 5 years came quick. And I was like, oh God.
Quick.
I go, hey, can we wait another 5 years? And he was like, yeah, whatever. That came around quick again. I was like, damn. I go, these 5 years are coming around quick. I was like, let's just wait. He was like, whatever, I don't care. So finally, I think about 15 years in, I was finally like, hey, I don't think I want kids. And he goes, yeah, whatever. Cool. He goes, as long as I have my hot rods, I don't care. He's like a big car guy.
Yeah.
So he kind of was like, as long as I have my cars to play with and keep me like busy,
entertained.
I guess. Yeah. He goes, that's fine. He goes, whatever you want to do.
Do y'all have fur babies?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we do. And I'm about to cry that you brought them up. Tilly and Gary. And they are both about this big. Literally.
What are they?
Gary's a Japanese Chin. Tiny. And Tilly is a Miki. And they're both very little. And they're little babies that never grow up. And they're attached to my hip. And yes, those are very much annoyingly our kids.
Yeah.
So, and I know that's annoying to a lot of people, but yes, that's like our little family.
Okay.
Yeah.
How soon into the relationship did you introduce him to your parents, your family?
Oh gosh, they met. I have kind of a weird setup there, because my parents were meth heads, and so he met them later on down the road. Like I wasn't raised by them. It's a whole story. So he met my sisters pretty quickly. I think just after a month or two, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And then I met his family very quickly as well, a couple months. But everything happened really fast, but we were together 4 years before we got married. So we didn't rush into like marriage or anything, but with like the, meeting everybody, that happened really quick.
Yeah.
That happened fast. Yeah. And we just discovered this the other day. My sisters have known him longer. They have known him longer than when they met. I think my younger sister was 12 and now she's like in her 30s. So she's known him longer than she's been alive. Basically, you get what I'm saying? That correlation.
Yeah.
She was like, that's crazy.
Because it's been so long.
And just time goes by so fast. It's like, that's insane. But he's always been around. She was like, he's always been around since I was a kid.
Well, did you have any relationships really before him?
Not like a serious relationship.
That's like kind of your first one.
Yeah. My first love, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
My first serious relationship.
Does he ever go on tour with you?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He goes on tour, but he also gets on my nerves really bad. So sometimes I'll be like, you got to go. Go home. Go home. And you know what's funny is, so I went to a high school. I graduated high school with 12 people. And so I never...
12?
12. 12 people. 6 girls, 6 boys.
Where did you go to school?
Thackerville, Oklahoma.
Was it a public school?
Yeah. A regular school. I want to say total kindergarten through 12th grade, there was like 150 people. Yeah, the whole high school was like less than 60 people.
You went to like a free private school.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Except everybody left dumb. Everybody left dumber than when they started. We all left dumber than when we started. So I graduated high school with 12 people, and there were no cute boys in my school. I mean, that's slim pickings. You know what I mean?
12's not a lot.
That is slim pickings. And I was so excited to go to college, be a whore for a little bit. I was like, oh, God, finally I'm getting out of Thackerville. There's no cute boys. Like, I'm just going to go nuts, and met him. Gosh, the first.
Then you got on Facebook.
And then I got on Facebook. Yeah, so I never really got to have that hardcore whore phase.
Did he live nearby?
Yeah, so he was just less than a couple hours away. And it's funny because he was closer to my hometown than I was in college. So it was like I'd go back to my hometown and he's right there pretty much. So,
right.
Yeah, it was easy. I just go back on weekends or whatever. Yeah, we were long distance for like 4 years and then got married. We didn't live together before we got married either, which is rare.
Wow.
Which is rare.
So y'all got married and then you moved in together?
Yeah.
Was there a reason why you were waiting?
No, it wasn't like a religious thing or it wasn't like a moral thing. It wasn't anything like that. We got married 2 months after I graduated college. So he graduated before me. He's a little older. And then he moved down to Dallas and was working. And so I was still in college and then I would just go back and forth. We'd go back and forth. And then we got married a month after I graduated college. And as soon as I graduated, it was kind of like I was waiting to get out of school type of thing.
Yeah.
And then we moved in together. And thank God it worked out fine.
Yeah.
Thank God it worked out fine because I know, like, I would never do that again, I don't think. You got to know how the person is, how the person lives. I think I had a pretty good key on it, but he's clean like me. He's like, it worked out perfect. I'm like, thank God. But I think I'm the only person I know that has ever said that.
Yeah.
That we didn't live together before we got married.
Yeah, I don't think I know anyone that doesn't live together.
And you can't now with how expensive. It's so easier to just be like, hey, let's split rent.
Yeah.
We're together all the time anyway. Big time. But it was a little different back then. I think we got married in 2009. So rent was a little cheaper back then. We lived in a really nice apartment in Dallas, 1 bedroom, and I think our rent was like $550.
Isn't it crazy to think that 2009 was like 16 years ago?
That's sickening. That's sickening.
What's wild to me.
That's wild. That is crazy. That's how I'm like, how can I say I've been with someone 20 years? That's insane. It goes by fast.
Yeah.
It goes by real fast. Yeah.
So how did you, just some other questions, how'd you get into mukbangs?
By making fun of it. By making fun of it.
It was a joke?
It was a joke. And my fans loved it and would not let me only do the one.
I think you made them famous.
I think so too, maybe.
I think you did.
No, I don't know. It was just, God, when did I start those? It's been a while. But I remember hearing about like these mukbangs and they were getting like millions of views.
Yeah.
These people would like eat. And I thought, this is insane. People are watching people eat? That's crazy. So kind of what Trailer Trash Tammy does on the internet, I like make fun of like things that are popular or things that like are like, trending or whatever. I kind of put my own spin on it, basically making fun of it.
Uh-huh.
And that's what I did on this mukbang. I did one thinking it was going to be, I go, all right, I'm making fun of this. And people lost their minds.
Yeah.
Begging for more.
What did you eat?
Leftovers. And I put it on a plate, went out to my car.
When I started this podcast, it felt really intimidating. Setting up, filming schedule, logos. It was super overwhelming. And every day seemed to introduce a new decision that needed an answer. When you're starting off with something new, it seems like your to-do list keeps growing every day with new tasks. And that list can easily begin to overrun your life. Finding the right tool not only helps you out, but it simplifies everything, and that can be a game changer. For millions of businesses, that tool is Shopify. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world, and 10% of all e-commerce in the US. From household names like Mattel and Gymshark to brands just getting started. Shopify has a ton of helpful tools like design templates, AI content creation, marketing, and inventory resources. Turn your big business idea into with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/date. Go to shopify.com/date. Shopify.com/date.
Leftovers. And I was screaming at the neighbor that wasn't there. You know, I was screaming at her. Just made it a whole ridiculous thing. Ridiculous. And it just, gosh, I've been doing them like, what, 12 years now? Something like that. I do a couple a month. People just,
that's so crazy, dude.
It's what, and I will say this, it is the easiest content I do. I don't have to write anything. I don't have to think about anything. I just push play and eat and just riff. You know, I'll just talk about dumb shit. I just riff. I'm like, all right, y'all love the easiest content I do. I'll keep doing it. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy. Yeah. Mukbangs. You got to do one.
I know. I wanted to do one with you on this podcast.
I'll be back and I'll do it.
That would be great.
I'll be back and I'll do it. You can be on my mukbang channel.
Can I tell you my vision?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
My vision is that we make each other sundaes.
Yeah.
And I want to have like all the different kinds of condiments that you can think of. And then
sprinkles, hot fudge,
everything. Okay. And then we eat that together.
Great. I've never done a Sunday mukbang. So it's perfect. I've never done a Sunday mukbang. Let's do it.
Don't do it.
I'll wait. I'll wait for you.
Please don't do it.
I will wait for you.
I will make it so worth your while.
Okay.
I'll have every single kind of topping you could dream of.
Done. And they're fun. You just like, I'm always like, I truly always think, why do people watch these? I feel so dumb, you know, just eating in my car, but people go nuts for them.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you've never done a Sunday mukbang and I've never done a mukbang.
We'll do one. We'll do one. You'll have fun.
I can't wait.
You'll have fun. You're going to start mukbanging. You're going to start mukbanging. Yes, you will.
Well, before you got married, did you have a type?
Oh, gosh. I mean, I like a little bit of everything. Listen, I still look. I like a little bit of everything. I don't care. You know what I mean?
So what's your type then?
Truly. A little bit of everything. I really like my husband. I know that's cheesy, but I like a little bit of a dad bod. I like a bigger guy. I like a beard.
Yeah.
A mustache. You know, he can fix your alternator. I love that shit.
A man.
I love that shit. I love it. But I appreciate just a dude. I'm like, oh, he's hot, you know, and he looks nothing like my husband or whatever. You know, I appreciate a little bit of everything, but I just like a man. And I was telling my sister this not too long ago. I appreciate the fact that, like, Greg, if I want a table built, guess what? He's going to build a table. If I want a shelf built and he doesn't know how to, he's like, I don't know how to, if we have a leaky pipe, guess what? He's fixing it.
He actually does things.
If I need a new, I mean, I'm not kidding. Like, if I want new tile in the bathroom, guess what? He's going to learn how to lay tile. He'll learn. He will find out how to do it. If he doesn't know how to do it, he will fix it. It is insane. And to me, it is the biggest turn on. If I'm like, hey, we need to call the electrician. Guess who's not calling the electrician? And guess who's doing it himself? And doing it right and fixing it correctly and doing it's insane. It's insane.
It sounds like he's really smart.
Yeah. Yes, he is. He's very smart. He has his master's degree in biomedical engineering. But if you met the guy, you'd think that's one dumb redneck. You really would. You think that guy, but he is like so intelligent. It's the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
It's very weird. Yeah. The yin and yang in there.
Do you guys go on vacations?
Oh, all the time.
I feel like when you travel, that can also be a vacation.
Yeah. We
like travel for stand up, I should clarify.
Yes. But we love the vacation too. We were talking this morning about how, so I'll be on the road till July, starting this month to July. And then as soon as we get home, I go, let's go to New Orleans for a few days and then go to Hawaii. And he goes, great, let's do it.
Have you been to those two places?
Yes.
So those are like two favorites.
Yeah. But we haven't been in a while. We haven't been in several years. So I was like, two favorites.
Where do you like to go in Hawaii?
I would go to Kauai and Oahu. Those are my top two.
Kauai is like very, it's a little bit more secluded.
Yeah, it's not as like, it's not as developed, I guess you would say.
It's not as popular.
But that's why I love it.
Yeah.
It's the most beautiful. It's the most. Have you been?
I have not been to Kauai. I've been to Oahu twice.
I think if you go to Kauai, you're gonna be like, oh God, this is.
I've always wanted to go. I've seen pictures.
It's amazing.
I would love to go.
Yes.
All of my questions here are on like me pitching you a mukbang.
I love it. I love it.
How do you feel about ranch dressing?
Love it, but I'm picky.
What do you think ranch dressing goes with?
Everything. You don't like ranch?
You said you were picky.
I'm picky on the type of ranch. I don't want no bottled shit.
Oh.
Don't give me a craft bottle of ranch.
That's rude.
I want a good homemade ranch with fresh dill.
Yes, ma'am.
And fresh, like, cracked pepper and, like, good ranch.
God,
I don't want Equate brand shit ranch.
Ugh, talk dirty to me.
Yes. I will, no, but if it's a good ranch, I will dip anything in that shit.
Where's the best place you've been that has the best kind of ranch?
Oh. Wingstop is great.
Okay.
Wingstop's ranch is really good.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of like chain restaurants that are good. Gosh. Like I said, Chili's has okay ranch if we're talking about chain restaurant ranches. I love a good like fancy steakhouse ranch.
Oh,
with
yeah.
a wedge salad.
When they like make it really thick and creamy.
Oh my gosh. A wedge salad with fresh ranch. Nothing better. Nothing better. Where do you think?
Have you ever been to Via 313?
No.
Girl.
Is it here in Austin?
It is.
Okay.
There's a pizza place called Via 313. You have to go to the one in downtown.
Okay.
And they have, it's like, I don't know if it's Chicago or Detroit style pizza, but it's thick and it's like a square.
Mm-hmm.
And Detroit style pizza.
Okay.
And they have, it looks like that.
Oh.
It's like their meat lovers one or whatever it is. But what we're talking about is the ranch. But that is the pizza.
Okay.
That's my favorite pizza with the ricotta on it.
Oh.
I had it like 2 days ago. I usually eat that once a week. It's
okay. I'm staying downtown, so I'm hitting that up.
That
done.
And the ranch.
Okay.
And it's like it's the thick, fresh dill. They homemake it. It's so. I think that part of the reason I like the pizza so much is because the ranch is so good.
The pizza is a way for you to vessel the ranch.
Thank you.
Yes. I get what you're saying. And why do restaurants, to me, like ranch lovers, and we're everywhere, ranch lovers will pick, we will not go to restaurants. And even if the food's good, if the ranch is nasty and bottled and not good, I won't go back, even if the food was good.
Same.
Why do restaurants not get that? It does not take long to make a good ranch.
It really doesn't.
Put in the extra effort.
Yeah.
I feel you on that.
I feel like we just bonded over ranch.
Yes.
Do you feel like a first date, like going to somewhere fancy or going somewhere more casual is the way to go?
I say more casual. And I'm the type that like if a guy can't afford something nice, if we're going to freaking just the most casual place, like I would be okay with that. I really would be okay with that. Oh, you want to go to McDonald's? Cool. Let's go to McDonald's. I'm not going to like pressure to go spend freaking $300 on a nice meal.
Yeah.
Not at all. Maybe after a few dates and you're really feeling that person, you're like okay, I want to really put time in it. But a first date, no. Do you expect different?
No, I don't.
You'd go something yeah.
I also like, depending on the person, I'll cook. And I know that's like a hardcore red flag. Like some people were like, you're putting in too much effort right off the bat. But
not if you love to cook. Do you love to cook?
I do love to cook.
I would do that too. Because I love to cook. I would do that too. Absolutely.
Yeah. And if I really like kind of have been talking to someone and I'm interested in getting to know them,
yeah,
I like to cook.
That's true. And that is a more intimate setting. It's a more intimate date. You're chilling in the kitchen in your house.
Yeah.
Like, I can see that. I can see that for sure.
It doesn't mean that you're going to like stay and we're going to hook up.
Right.
I have no problem.
Right. Bouncing.
Yeah. Being like, all right, well, this was really nice.
Yes.
What do you like to cook?
Oh gosh, I'm a big cook. Everything. I make a really good roast and cabbage. I make the best garlic mashed potatoes I've ever had. It's like half butter and cream, so it's like I'm just a big
It's like,
cook.
are there even potatoes in it?
Right. And growing up, we ate like whatever the food bank had, literally. So I think once I grew up and like I started being like I don't think I had a steak till I was in college. Swear.
What did you eat growing up?
We had like those like ground like those like chuck steaks, they're really thin, like the cheapest steaks you can get. And my grandma would just fry them till they were burnt to a crisp. So then that's what she called steaks. So it wasn't until I started dating Greg, he wanted to go to this steakhouse. I was like, I don't like steaks. 'Cause I'm thinking like they're I really did. And just growing up and not, we didn't have social media. I didn't have TikTok. I wasn't looking at steaks, people cooking steak. That's what I thought a steak was. And I remember we had been married for probably 2 or 3 years before I ever had asparagus. Fresh asparagus.
Steakhouses make really good asparagus.
I know. I thought it only came in a can. And we went over to his...
What?
You've never had canned asparagus?
Oh.
It's actually pretty good. It's actually good. But we always had canned asparagus, and it wasn't until his coworker invited us over for dinner, and she had cooked fresh asparagus, and I was like, oh my God.
Canned asparagus.
And
I'm sorry, I can't get over it.
It's soggy and floppy.
It sounds like my ex.
So it wasn't, it wasn't until I kind of like graduated high school and was in college that I started like, I used to work at Whole Foods, so that like opened up a whole new world of like cooking and foods I'd never heard of. Quinoa? The fuck is quinoa? Like I hadn't heard it. So that's when I like started, and we got married, and that's when I started like cooking, and I'm a big cook.
I love that. Mm-hmm. Do you encourage farting on a first date?
Oh, I'll fart right now. Yeah.
How long did it take you to poop in front of Greg?
Oh, I don't know. I don't even remember. Like poop in front of him, like he's coming in the bathroom brushing his teeth, or poop while he's like in the house.
Oh, that's a good one.
Because there's a difference.
Way different.
There's a difference. There's a big difference.
Let's do the one where like he can enter the bathroom and you feel comfortable enough to poop.
Pretty deep in there, I think. Because I still am weird about that. And not necessarily that I don't want him to be in there, but I'm like, I'm shitting. Why are you choosing right now to come in and put lotion on? Why in this moment are you choosing to do that? So I'm still weird about that. He knows, like, if I'm in the bathroom, don't come in there.
If I close the door, that's the hard no.
Yes.
But if the door is open, then it's a free for all.
Mm-hmm. And he'll think that if I'm in the bathroom, the door's closed, that's his time where he remembers all the things he wants to tell me. So he'll stand on the outside of the bathroom, tell him, and I'm just like, Greg, give me a minute. I'll be right out. So yeah, that annoys me. So probably deep down in there, it took a while.
Yeah, when the door closes, the conversation does too.
Yes. God.
I feel like in my relationship, he will ask me questions when I have something really important to do. Like I went shopping the other day for something really important and really specific, and I had an appointment, and I was shopping for wedding dresses.
Okay.
I had 2 hours. I pay for the 2 hours. I'm with my mom and his mom, and I told him that I was going to do this thing. The minute that the appointment started, he sends me like a portfolio to look at. He's like, tell me what you think about these colors in this portfolio. And I'm like,
ain't got time. I got 2 hours to get this dress.
I'm actually really focused on what I'm doing right now. Like, can't look right now.
So did he not know what you were doing?
No, he did know.
What?
Anytime that I'm like doing something like very specific, and right now I probably have text messages of him asking me something, and I can't because I'm busy. He likes to know that he's important. When I'm.
That would irritate the hell out of me.
What do I do?
Oh, I would ignore.
That's what I do.
Yeah. Ignore until you're done and you have time. Ignore, 100%.
When you get out of a relationship, do you communicate what happened that was wrong, or do you ghost?
Oh gosh, this is a big hot topic. We talk about this a lot on my podcast because my sister is a professional ghoster.
Yeah,
and I can't relate. Now, I feel like if I was talking to a guy for a couple days and I wasn't feeling it, okay, I could ghost. I think I would give hints that the ghost was coming.
Right.
But if I've gone on dates with somebody and we've been talking for weeks or months, I could never ghost.
So when you give hints that you're ghosting, it's like you slowly distance yourself?
I just would I've never ghosted anyone, but listen, my sisters are single, so like I'm in that world, I feel like. We talk a lot. So I feel like I'm in that world with them. Like Maggie, my sister, said, oh, it's easier just to ghost. I don't have to explain anything to them. I don't have to get the feedback of them getting upset and pissed off. And then she goes, it's easier just to ghost. And I feel like I'm a great communicator, though. I feel like I would be well at being just like, hey, here's what's going on. I'm getting just whatever. I would be open about that.
Yeah.
I would not ghost if I had been dating them for a little bit.
I'm with you.
I don't understand what the big deal is. And she goes, it's easier just to block the number.
Dude, it's the blocking for me that I'm like.
Yeah. I don't get it.
The world is a small place. And I've run in to people before, and I would feel so awkward if I ran into someone that I just ghosted.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Could you imagine?
What would you
You have to pretend like they don't exist, right? Isn't that what you've done? You're like, okay, you're eliminated.
Pretty much. Yeah. And she's had people ghost her and then come back around 4 months later out of nowhere. Hey, what's going on? I'm like, no.
You can't do that.
Because the chick, he ghosted you ghosted him, and now he's back. I don't think so. It's such a weird, I dated before the Tinders and the ghosting didn't even exist. My Greg, when we first started dating, he didn't even have text on his phone. So we never texted.
How'd you communicate?
Phone calls.
Wow, like real people.
Like back in the olden days.
Whoa.
And looking back, I'm like, damn, I am getting old because this whole like online dating stuff really didn't exist. And it has changed so much that I'm like, I'm kind of so thankful that I slipped in right before it took off.
You did kind of like...
I slid right in. Right before the social media, right before the dating got weird with, I slipped right on in. I don't know how, but I did. I'm so thankful. Because I just hear nightmare stories from my sisters. On our podcast, we have people call in, and people call in with just wild. And I just think like, man, I feel so sorry for all the young people that don't know any different.
Yeah.
They don't know any different from just swiping. No. He's cute. No. Like, that's just such a weird mental thing. And we're getting deep here.
I love that.
It's just such a weird, just to be like, and those people you're swiping on could be great people. And you're just like,
you really have no idea. Because you're going straight off of an image for the most part.
Right. Which is crazy. How many times have you worked, had a job where you worked with someone and you're like, oh God, that guy's so nasty. And then like 6 months later, you're like, oh, I'd fuck him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And they grow
so
on you.
Exciting for me.
They grow on you. Dudes grow on you.
Friends, like guy friends that I've had that I was like friends with a long time ago, that I like never was attracted to. Whenever you get older and you start like realizing what you want in a relationship, your guy friends look really attractive.
Yes.
Because you're like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like,
it's crazy.
We get along, you're funny, we have a common interest. It's like, I can't believe I never saw that before.
Yeah. And you're not getting that with the swiping.
No.
You're not getting that at all.
No.
Yeah, it's weird. I always think my nieces are, 13 and 15, and I'm always like, oh, they're about to start swiping. Oh, God, I feel so sorry for them. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, so it's crazy.
How did Greg propose to you?
Ooh, he did it up good. He did it really sweet. It was very, very small and but it was really sweet. So when we had our first kiss, that was like date 2 or 3, which is crazy.
That's kind of a long time.
I thought so too, but I was waiting on him, and he was all nervous and stuff. We did it really weird, and so it was like date 3, and we stopped at this random we went to go eat, and we stopped at this random like park, like a city park, and it was like 11 at night. And long story short, we walked around the park just talking or whatever, and we got to like the playground, and Greg, we were sitting on the bench, and Greg was like, what do you give me if I make it across the monkey bars or something like that? And I knew what he was hinting at, and I was like, well, go do it and we'll see. I'll let you know, So he made it across the monkey bars, and he came back, and that was our first kiss. We kissed. So on the night he proposed, we went to Red Lobster. Okay.
My mom's favorite restaurant.
And that was fancy for us.
It's still fancy.
It is. But then it was like, man, you thought we went to freaking just Morton's or something. Like, that was like fancy for us. So we went to Red Lobster. And then on our way home, he detoured. I'm like, where's he going? And he went to that park. And I thought, oh, this is sweet. He goes, we're back at the park where we had our first kiss. I'm like, okay, this is sweet, So we get out and we're walking around. He was like, let's recreate the night we had our first kiss. And I'm like, oh, I kind of thought it was cheesy, but it was sweet. So, and he did everything. He even asked, what do you give me if I make it across the monkey, all this stuff. And he went across the monkey bars. And when he came back, the moment we were supposed to kiss, he got on one knee and proposed before he kissed me.
Did you cry?
I think I did. It was really sweet.
That's very romantic.
I thought it was very, very sweet. Yeah. And then he left his leftovers of Red Lobster in the truck overnight, went out the next morning, and ants got into him, and he still talks about that to this day. Not the night we got engaged or whatever. The thing he remembers about the night we got engaged was the ants ate his Red Lobster leftovers. And he will still, 16, 17 years later, bring that up. I'm not kidding. I'm like, my God, you got to get over it, brother.
Yeah, right?
Damn. But yeah, I thought it was sweet. I thought it was really nice.
That is really sweet.
Yeah.
The next time that you come on my podcast, we have to do a mukbang.
100%. I want to.
Let me know when you're coming back in town.
I'm in Austin a lot, I feel like.
Great.
I'm here at least once or twice a year. So let's do it.
Anytime.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Where can people find you?
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm on the road right now, so please come and see me. Try to do stand-up comedy. And my website is eatmytrash.com. That is my real life website. Eatmytrash.com. But I'm on the TikToks and the Instagram. I'm all over the place. Just look up Chelsea Lynn. You'll find me.
Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me, honeys. I had a good time. Thank you.
Yeah, I can't wait till you come back.
Well, all right. Well, next time we're mukbanging.
Yay. Guys, thank you so much for watching another episode of First Date. We'll see you next time.
First date, baby.
Are you really drinking a glass of milk with dinner?
First date.